Hi and welcome to the Mum Boss Method podcast. I'm Chrissy, I'm the Mum Boss, and in today's episode, I'm going to talk about something that might get me cancelled by the coaching industry. My other friends within the coaching industry are not going to like what I'm going to say, and that's okay because I don't care. If you've ever thought your problem was calories or workouts or the perfect meal plan, you've been lied to. And if you're a regular listener of this podcast or you are one of my clients, hi babe, love you, you will know that there is no perfect plan. There is no perfect workout. There is no perfect calorie number. And that actually, all of that is just the boxes that you tick. There is so much work you do underneath this that actually makes all of those things work. Okay, and that's exactly why I have created a brand new masterclass. It's completely free. Let me tell you where this came from. I've been running my Hotter Than Hell program since the 15th of September. I'm recording this on the 23rd of September. I know. Normally record on a Monday, but I'm telling you, I had a lot of check-ins to do yesterday and I needed you to have the Hotter Than Hell version of me, not the version of me that finished check-ins at 4. So I've been running Hotter Than Hell for just over a week now. The results are incredible. I can't tell you how amazing they are. I have encouraged the ladies to share a win, or we're calling it a brag, every day. And honestly, I have shed tears because I'm struggling to keep up with them. This is possibly my best work. No, it is my best work. That's all there is to it. And within that program, I was going to run a masterclass for the ladies on the 2nd of October. And we were calling it the Hotter Than Hell Masterclass. And I thought to myself, hold on, Chrissy. If you can hear that noise, I'm just, I'm sorting out my water bottle. I thought, hold on, Chrissy, this is too good. You can't gatekeep this. It needs to be shared outside of Hotter Than Hell. The rest of your clients need to hear it. The rest of the world need to hear it. And it's going to get me cancelled because I am going to flip. That's me putting my little bit of pink Himalayan salt in my water, ladies. Sorry about the noise. This is going to flip everything you thought you knew about being hotter than hell, getting the body that you want, getting the life that you want and feeling amazing. It's going to flip it on its head. And I've called it Talk Dirty to Me. And I'm not going to tell you why I've called it Talk Dirty to Me. You'll have to come on the masterclass to hear about it. You can find the link to join the masterclass in the show notes, or you can come and find me on social media and ask me for that link. I'd love to send it to you. But today, I'm going to tell you why I'm running this, what it's all about, and how it's going to leave you feeling hotter than hell. Now, as I've already said, sip of water, hold on. The fitness and weight loss industry has got it backwards. The norm goes like this. A coach sets you your calories. They give you a workout plan, might have burpees in it. They might hand you a meal plan with the perfect amount of protein. They might hand you a recipe pack, food lists, stuff like that. Now listen, don't get me wrong. My clients get that too. But what happens, you see, is you try to follow it, you wait for your results, and then it's like you're white knuckling on this roller coaster because you're trying to be really disciplined and keep the willpower, and you burn out and you quit. Or life happens, because life happens. You know, some of the ladies in Hot and Hell, we've had a couple of illnesses, we've had a couple of family emergencies, we've had a couple of menopausal meltdowns. but they're carrying on. But what happens when you just try and white knuckle it and stay disciplined and have willpower is you burn out and you quit. Or you say to yourself, I've not got this perfect, so I may as well give up. And you blame yourself and you think that you don't have enough of that willpower and that you just need to try harder. No, the system is broken because it's never been about calories. It's never been about willpower. It's never been about discipline. And in my world, we do this differently. In all parts of my world, we do it differently. We don't start with calories. We don't start with workouts. We don't start with rules. Yes, I set them. Yes, I give guidance. Yes, I educate you on them, because why wouldn't I? But actually what we start with are ferocious standards. Okay, we scrap the rules and we start with these ferocious standards, because you need to find a way of applying the facts, i.e. the calories, the workouts and all of that stuff, into your life. So me telling you, go and get 10,000 steps, eat this many calories and this much protein, when your life looks completely different to the next client of mine or mine, is not going to help you. So we need to create standards around your life that you can stick to. So that's the first thing that we do, is I don't just copy and paste a load of calorie calculations to each person. We make all of these habits apply to you in your world. But the next bit is the most important bit. And this is actually what the focus of the first 7 days of Hotter Than Hell have been, that has absolutely skyrocketed the results of the ladies inside the program. Because the truth is, when you feel good about yourself, when you talk to yourself like you are the hottest woman in the room, even if you're the only woman in the room because you're talking in the bathroom mirror, when you set boundaries, when you protect your energy, when you walk tall, the food, the workouts, the results, they all fall into place. And that's what we've been doing. And that is what I've been seeing inside Hotter Than Hell. Yes, women are losing weight. They are. There have been weight loss results from check-ins. That wasn't the focus of the check-ins. It wasn't even a question on the check-in. But more importantly, they are setting boundaries that protect their sanity. They're wearing lipstick on the school run. Red lipstick, by the way. They're dressing for the day that they want to have. They're walking into rooms with their heads held high. They're cutting out the energy drainers that have been holding them back. All of that stuff happened in the first 7 days before the scales even had time to catch up. Why? Because they've been doing the work that actually matters. The work that is going to make the biggest difference. And I want to gift the foundations of this to you, free, in a masterclass. Woohoo! So that's exactly why I'm running Talk Dirty to me. Because this is a masterclass about the unspoken conversation. This is the stuff that doesn't get talked about. The unspoken conversation of becoming hotter than hell. So there's 5 things that I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you how to ignite. So we're burning the rules and the BS goals that keep you stuck. This is where we are going to really define who you want to be, why you want to be her, how it's going to feel to be her. Then we're going to focusing on fueling to lock in the non-negotiables. I call these your deals with the devil. And this is what helps you to keep your promises with yourself. So you're going to make some deals with the devil. By the way, I'm the devil. And that is going to help you to tick off habits, but also show up like you mean it every freaking day. Then we are going to turn up the heat. So this is going to be how you master your self-talk and actually flirt with yourself in the mirror. Then we are going to set it ablaze. This is about creating and embodying your alter ego, the wildest, hottest version of you. And don't roll your eyes at that bit, because if it's good enough for Beyonce, it is good enough for me and my clients, right? Beyonce has Sasha Fierce when she walks onto the stage. You can have your alter ego. I have mine. She's a mum boss, right? So we are creating and embodying your alter ego. And then we turn it into an inferno. This is about auditing your energy, cutting out the energy drainers, and not gaslighting yourself into just wanting to be healthy. Now, I'm going to uncover in the masterclass the 5 secrets that I've been sharing within Hotter Than Hell that are getting these women to be feeling hotter than hell, and they've only been in the program 7 days. It's incredible. Now, this isn't going to be another boring webinar. I can't promise you that. No, in fact, I'm just going to promise you I'm going to swear. There will be pitchforks. There will be truth bombs. I will be dressed as a devil. But there will also be power. And you're going to leave the masterclass knowing how to finally show the F up for yourself. Not someday, but now. And if you come live, there will be a juicy extra bonus for you. Yes, there will. So make sure you come live. And that bonus will only be available to the people that came live. So here's what you need to know and to do if you want to become the hottest version of yourself. Talk Dirty to Me is live on Thursday the 2nd of October, 7:30 p.m. UK time. It's completely free. You do not have to be one of my clients to join, but all of my clients, you are joining, aren't you? And it's going to change the way you see yourself forever. So if you are listening to this or watching it on YouTube, check the show notes for the link. And if you can't get the link there, come and find me on social media, the Mum Boss Method, and send me the word dirty, and I'm going to send you the link to join. I want you to stop waiting for the perfect plan. I want you to stop blaming yourself for not sticking to the rules that were never written for you. I want you to stop shrinking. And that's exactly what we're going to do. The rules that people have been telling you exist were not written for women like you. That's why just trying to stick to a plan and a program just doesn't work. You need to embody the person you want to be. So I'm going to see you next Thursday. And I hope that you enjoyed that little 13 minutes of fire. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you later. Bye.